necessarily say I had that confidence. I mean, there's the drive to get there and there's everything that leads up to it, right? You're doing all of these things so you can get in that position. And then you get that offer and you start day one and you're like, oh my God, can I do this? Like, what? Do they know who they hired? Yes, I did not by any means come into the organization pretending I knew everything. We had a manager who'd been there for 17 years and she had lived experience and she was beloved. And why would I take anything away from that, right? I was there to learn from her and support her. And that's generally your job as a leader. Your job is not to go in and change everything or do everything. If there's things that might be holding the organization back, you look at how you remove those roadblocks. You look at how you support your people and put them in the best position to succeed. And, you handle some of those really pivotal relationships and kind of the high level strategy and that piece. And so I think once I figured out my role and felt secure in that, it was a lot smoother. That said, I started in the summer of 2019, went through, strat planning, budgeting process, and we started our brand new fiscal year at the beginning of March. And roughly 2 weeks later, we were in a global pandemic. There was no roadmap now. And so it was a huge time of really just not knowing and having to trust a bit of, your intuition, but then lean into the networks that you had as well. And I think that was probably the most important thing for me, because through that time, I became a part of a kind of a collective. It was a forum group of other executive directors and CEOs. I think we all recognize like we were struggling through this time. And so to have a space like that to go for 3 hours once a month and just talk about the things that we are dealing with and work through them together. And even if you don't come out with a solution, I think just knowing other people are struggling with this too, and it's normal, was one of the most powerful things for me, because I felt sometimes like I was drowning, like I was failing because I didn't have it all together all the time. You're like, nobody does.